Yeah, good afternoon, folks, and welcome to today's webinar, which is brought to you by NARFE's Federal Benefits Institute. I'm Mark Keene, a certified financial planner located in the Washington, D.C. area and one of NARFE's federal benefits experts. So thanks for everybody for joining today. We really appreciate you taking the time out of your day. Today, as you can see, we're going to be talking about the Thrift Savings Plan and stay or leave and some of the decisions that revolve around the choice to stay or leave. Now, we're going to be talking about some of the reasons, why you should stay with the TSP, and then if the choice is to move away from the TSP, where do you move that money, right? We'll talk about the IRA and the choices there. We'll talk about some reasons why you should leave the TSP, and there are certainly some reasons why certain people should definitely leave the TSP, and there's certain reasons why some people may just feel like they want to. Once we've figured out, some of the reasons of why you should stay, why you should leave, we'll talk about how to leave the TSP if that is a choice that you have made for yourself. And then just some things to consider, like buyer beware. It's a big world outside of the TSP, and there's lots of options and lots of pitfalls as well. So some of the things to look out for there. This hasn't changed, right? This has been probably the best feature of the TSP since its inception, and that is the low cost, the low expense ratios of the funds themselves, right? As you can see, they're all around 3.7 basis points. That is 3.7, that's less than 4/100ths of a percent. Okay, so very, very inexpensive when you're comparing it to other investment options out there. This is important to know. We need to make sure that your money, your hard-earned money that you've saved a lifetime to earn, goes where you want it to go in the most efficient way possible, right? And so when we're looking at the beneficiary rules, right, what happens to your money when you die, where it goes? That's when these beneficiary rules obviously are going to come into play. Now, they're on one hand pretty good. On the other hand, they're a little quirky, right? So you can pretty much designate anything as your beneficiary. You can designate people, you can designate a trust, a corporation, your estate. You have to listen to my estate planning webinar, why I do not recommend naming your estate as beneficiary. One of the big reasons is the TSP forces a lump sum distribution, which if it's traditional, is going to be taxable, right? Kind of want to avoid that. And you can name other legal entities, foundations, and charities as your beneficiaries as well.